Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us of the statement of the Jews, Christians, and also the pagan Arabs, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a child. Of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above and beyond a child. Allah tells us in the Quran, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one. Allahu Samad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one towards whom all other people turn to in the times of need. لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Nor did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala beget, nor was He begotten as well. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't have any partners or anything similar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is Allah Azza wa Jal. That is the description of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from a Muslim perspective. That is a description of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the real perspective. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, تَكَادُ السَّمَاوَاتُ يَتَفَطَّرْنَ مِنْهُ. That the heavens, they're almost about to break and about to start to crack. Now this event of the heavens cracking is an event of the Day of Judgment. So the matter of saying Allah has a child is so serious, it's as if the Day of Judgment is just about to start. تَكَادُ السَّمَاوَاتُ يَتَفَطَّرْنَ مِنْهُ وَتَنْشَقُّ الْأَرْضُ. And also the earth is about to break apart. وَتَخِرُّ الْجِبَالُ هَدًّا. And the mountains are about to also break apart. You see, all of these are actually affairs of the Day of Judgment. Doesn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran that وَتَرَى الْجِبَالَ تَحْسَبُهَا جَامِدَةً وَهِيَ تَمُرُّ مَرَّ السَّحَابِ. That you think that the mountains happen to be very, very strong and powerful, and on the Day of Judgment these mountains are moving across the space, just like the sahab, just like the clouds move across space as well. So that's an affair of the Day of Judgment. Similarly, the cracks in the heavens are an affair of the Day of Judgment. The canopy that Allah has created us will not crack and will not shed until the Day of Judgment. But Allah says this matter is so serious, it's as if the Day of Judgment is about to arise, because these people who say such a thing, they need to be held to account for saying such a thing, because they're making a crime against Allah Rabbul Izzati wal Jalal Himself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that أَنْ دَعَوْا لِلرَّحْمَنِ وَلَدًا. All of this is happening. The heavens are about to break apart. The earth is about to crack. The mountains are about to break and become dust. All of that is happening. Why? Because they have called and proclaimed for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a son. أَنْ دَعَوْا لِلرَّحْمَنِ وَلَدًا. They are calling and they're proclaiming for Allah Azza wa Jal a son, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wallahi, does not have a son. And that's why He says, وَمَا يَنْبَغِي لِلرَّحْمَنِ أَن يَتَّخِذَ وَلَدًا. And it is not even worthy, it is not even possible, it is not even, something that should occur for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take up a child. وَمَا يَنْبَغِي لِلرَّحْمَنِ أَن يَتَّخِذَ وَلَدًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't even negate that He doesn't have a child. He goes even a step further, that it's not even appropriate for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have a child. How can you have a child and you are the one who is the creator of the heavens and the earth? Because anything which is created is not eternal, and a child would be created and obviously then it won't be eternal, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who is in existence in pre-eternality and post-eternality. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was always there azalan, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always be there abadan as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا يَنْبَغِي لِلرَّحْمَنِ أَن يَتَّخِذَ وَلَدًا إِن كُلُّ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Every single person who happens to be within the heavens and the earth. إِلَّا آتِ الرَّحْمَنِ عَبْدًا. Every single person who happens to be within the earth and within the heavens, they're all coming to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a slave. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above the heavens. Allah is beyond the heavens. Allah is distinct from His creation. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ. Allah is distinct from His creation. There is nothing like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happens to be all hearing, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also happens to be all seeing as well. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happens to be all hearing, and Allah Rabbul Izzati wal Jalal also happens to be all seeing, then we can say that anything that we see as a human phenomenon, such as having a child or so on and so forth, that is not going to be occurring to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because Allah is distinct from His creation, as He said in the first part of this verse, لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. There is nothing like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِن كُلُّ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. So if Allah is distinct from His creation, that means He's not within His creation. Muslims do not believe that Allah is within His creation. Because if He were to be within His creation, then that would be something that is created. You can't be within something that's created and not be created. So since Allah is distinct from His creation, Allah is above and beyond His creation, then everything that is within the creation is going to be coming to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a abd, as a slave. See, they said that the malaika are the banat of Allah. The angels happen to be the daughters of Allah. They said Isa is the child of Allah. They said Uzair is the child of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said all three of these happen to be where? Within the creation. So I'm not even going to stop and say Uzair is not the son of Allah, Isa is not the son of Allah, the angels are not the daughters of Allah. I will go a step further and say whoever happens to be within the creation, naturally it's not worthy that he may be the son of Allah, because Allah is distinct. And aslan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not wish to have a child. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above and beyond that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, every single person that is within the heavens and the earth, not only is he not a child for me, rather all of them happen to be my slaves.